Hey peeps, Naisha here, and welcome back to another video. Today I am on choices, and I want to give you guys my first impression on one of the new recent stories that has just been released on choices, which is called Scream for Me. It is horror romance. And basically, it says, normal secret admirers drop hints. Yours drops bodies. There's a killer on the hunt for your heart, and you live for every bloody moment. Also, there will be spoilers, so if it's gonna be a while for you to wait, especially um for those who are not VIP. Because like if you are VIP access, it was released April the 15th. Um, there isn't a general release yet, so I'll let you guys know in a little short video or in the next video. If Pixelberry do put up the general release for it. But anyway, there'll be spoilers, so okay, let's get into it. Scream for me, as you see. And I'm thinking to myself, as soon as I saw this, I was like, what in the hunting Adeline is this? I know it's not the same as Hunting Adeline, and I'm gonna be honest, I never really read the book, but like I read the summary, and from what everyone and what like the videos on Instagram, and when I was on TikTok, I'm not on TikTok no more, but when I was on TikTok, when they was talking about it and stuff like that, like, so I was like, but nah, for real, like, what in the dark romance is this? I was like, what? Like, if y'all could see what I'm looking at, like, if you are just like, like listening to it, like, just listening to the audio and not looking at what is on your screen, then um I'm not a good describer of things. But I'm just saying, if you look at the screen, you see it's like, what, like he's in a fox mask, and like, seriously. What? And then it's like, I want to say that's blood dripping off the fox mask, and not only that, but it's crack and stuff like that. Very, very, very interesting. But anywho, so you meet, because like, what did I name her? Oh, Riley. So you meet Riley. I find it funny that she works at a bookstore. I was like, okay, okay, Pixelberry, y'all doing a little bit too much, because she literally works at a bookstore. Not to mention, she is a dark romance girly, and she dressed. I'm gonna be honest. She's an emu. She's an emo. Like, I'm just saying. Like, she dressed gothic. I'm just saying, she dressed like a goth. I know I'm probably saying that wrong, but it's like, I just I just have to laugh because I can't really take this book serious. And then Pixelberry has the audacity, because with this story, you also get like a morality scale, and basically, depending on the choices, your morality could either go up or it could either go down. I'm gonna be honest, the morality scale, I feel like we didn't really need that, because I'm thinking to myself, look, because for me personally, I'm always gonna go on the side of good. Like, I'm sorry, I'm always going to go on the side of good. So like, when there's a chance to boost like Riley's morality score, I'm going to boost it up. So I feel like I feel like, my character's not gonna get no happy ending, because I'm sorry, but like Like, cause like I'm always gonna do the right thing. So it's like, what in the crap? But anyway, Riley, she works at a bus shop, and she's a dark romance girly. Um, she doesn't really have that many friends. The only people that like she has in her life is her father, because her mother died. But her father, one of her co-workers, and then her pen pal. So that's it. That's all. That's all the people in her life. And not to mention her father is sickly. Like he's always coughing. Like every other line of his is cough, cough, cough. And it's like, baby, I'm gonna need for you to go to the doctor. I know you don't want to go to the doctor, but I'm gonna need for you to go to the doctor because you gotta do something about that cough. Cause like, I'm sorry. Cause even when I'm not feeling well, I'm immediately just being like, you know what? Let me go to the doctor real quick. Cause but yeah, he like that's all he do is cough, 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 cough. Like he'll talk for a little bit and then cough, 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 cough. Like it's like, okay, I'm gonna need for y'all to do something about that cough. Like we know something wrong with him. He need to do something about that cough before it turn into something very serious. I'm just saying. But who? So Riley goes basically to work at her bookstore, which kudos to her bookstore. Well, yeah, I was like, I just thought it was interesting that her bookshop, the bookstore that she works at, well, bookshop, I'm gonna say bookshop, the bookshop that she works at, they basically, like, they open, like, at nighttime as well. Like, they do day and night, and I just thought that was kind of interesting. I was like, oh, okay. And I was like, maybe it's like at like 5 or 6 to like 10. That's what I'm assuming, and stuff like that. But anyway, she goes on her shift, and the owner, like her boss, he a hole. Like he a straight up a hole. Like, and he a old a hole at that. Like, I was like, how you, how you look like somebody's grandpa, and you being a hole. Like seriously, someone could just push you, knock you, blow you, and you fall. So it's like, oh no. However, like, well, looks to be deceiving because as soon as Riley gives her boss like any type of smack talk, he literally is like cornering her and basically is acting all aggressive and stuff. I'm like, oh my goodness, okay, this is a strong grandpa. Okay, and like, okay, this is taking a turn. And before anything could happen, he ends up getting murked right there on the spot by some killer, like straight up. And like just when you think like, oh, Riley's gonna be next, the killer, he's flirting with her basically a bit, and she's kind of flirting with him, and I'm like, I could tell I'm not a dark romance girl. I don't know. Like, I was like, maybe I'm not a dark romance girl because I was like, I can't flirt with nobody. I just watch you murder someone in front of my face, and you expect me to be like, oh, hey there, sexy. Like, I just can't do that. But anywho, yeah. So yeah, the guy, the killer ends up dipping, and of course, Riley ends up going to the police station, and the police is taking her statement and things like that. And of course, this is where we met with like the first option for morality, which is either to tell the officer the whole truth about the encounter or to just lie. I chose to like tell the truth and stuff like that because again, like I said, I'm always going to go for like, the right thing to do. So that's what Riley went for. And it is I will say the one thing that I do like about it is that like at least with the morality, like at least it does end up like kind of changing the story, I'm assuming, because in the second episode, when he said, like, I forgot what the killer says, but the killer ends up saying something, and then Riley ends up saying, like, what, you don't trust me, or you could trust me? And he's like, no, I can't, because you told the police, like, certain stuff about me. And so so yeah, that's what I'm saying. So basically, now I'm gonna be honest with you, who I think the killer is off the rip, because you have her co-worker who try and be her friend, and then you have her pen pal. Now, both of these guys kind of look alike in a way, except for like her co-worker. I forgot his name. I think it's Jacob. I'm thinking it's either Jacob or Jake. I'm gonna go with Jacob. It's probably wrong, but hey, who cares? But yeah. So Jacob, he basically got long hair, but it's in like a bun, and with her pen pal, because like he decided to show her a picture of him. He has, like, you know, he kind of reminds me of like Nick Jonas, not Nick Jonas, damn, Joe, like with the hair and stuff like that. Like, that's what the vibe is giving me. It's giving me Joe Jonas, especially when his hair was like kind of long-ish and stuff like that. That's what it's giving me. And he wears glasses as well. But anyway, I'm gonna be honest. I think either the killer is either her pen pal or it's Jacob. Like, it's no denying. Like, I'm gonna be completely honest. I think it is either Jacob or her pen pal, because they kind of look like they have similar build and stuff like that. Again. But anywho, that's just my yeah, that's just like my guess. And again, like I said, it's giving either or. I'm leaning more toward Jacob than the pen pal, but who knows? Maybe the pen pal could surprise us. Anywho, so after that, I want to say we move into like chapter 2 and stuff like that. In chapter 2, like, we get to know a little bit about Jacob, and also the fact that, like, Riley, like, she looks at Jacob and she was like, wow, she can't believe how built he is. And I'm thinking, like, I ain't gonna lie, like, that whole little moment right there kind of made me roll my eyes, because it's like, yep, because he's the killer. And stuff like that. It's like, it's like when they do stuff like that, it's like, yeah, we know, Pixelberry. Yeah, we know. I'd be very shocked if Jacob wasn't the killer, but okay. To be honest, oh yeah, also, not Jacob, but the killer ends up killing again. Also, which is funny. The funny thing about this is that Riley ends up telling her pen pal, like, how she's having a little love connection with the with the killer. And I'm thinking, I was like, what? Like, what if your pen pal was an FBI agent? I'm just saying, like, what if, like, am I not, like, wrong here? Because it's like, how you gonna sit here and just, like, be like, oh, like, just talk to your pen pal like he one of your home boys or home girls? Like, But yeah, she also ends up having, like, you know, a little fantasy about him and stuff like that. And not only that, again, she has a moment. I think she ends up kissing him. Yeah, she does end up kissing him. He ends up killing again because some guy ends up trying to attack her and like. But my thing is this: I was like, you know, even though he's a killer, it's like okay, now I can see why there are so many dark romance girlies because oh, he's killing people, but it's like, but he's killing bad people, so it's like, is it like he's killing people that want to harm Riley, so is it really a bad thing if he's getting rid of evil people? It's like so I will say this. I will say if you're a dark romance girly and you don't mind a cheesy dark romance, because I do feel like this is probably going to be a little bit cheesy in my opinion. I'm also curious to know how many chapters we going to have in this book, because I'm going to be honest with you. I can't see this being a 16, like a 15 to 16 chapter book. It might be a 16 to 15, 15 to 16 chapters, who knows? But for me personally, I can't really see it. But like I could see this being like 10 chapters and stuff like that. Nothing more, nothing less. That's just me. But we'll see how things go. But um but yeah, nothing really truly, in my opinion, like sticks out other than like what I said. Like first, her father, like oh my goodness, like homie just be coughing like crazy. Jacob is not trying to be her friend because like again, their boss had died and stuff like that. And of course Jacob was also, he also was called in to question and stuff like that. And so Jacob is not trying to be like close with Riley and stuff like that. I ain't gonna lie, feel like that's kind of suspicious, but that could, hey, maybe I'm tripping. I feel like I'm not, but either way, but yeah, overall the book was okay. Like it wasn't bad. It was okay and stuff like that. Again, I feel like if we didn't have the morality scale, I I feel like the book would be better to me, because at least we could take morality out of it and just live in this little fantasy type of situation. However, because you put morality in it, it's like, oh, I'm sorry, I like yeah, like love romance, but if it's wrong, it's wrong, like straight up. So yeah, that's all I have to say about like Scream for me. I do see myself like continuing to read this just to see how it's going to go, and just to see like what happens when you get the morality up to like 100 and stuff like that. Because right now I think it's at what, either 55 or 60. I don't know how much it could go. It looks like it could go to 100, or it could go for a lot more. Who knows? But for now, like it was at 50, so now it's at, I want to say 60. Yeah, I want to say it's at 60 and stuff like that, cuz like I said, I'm always going to be on the side of actually it being actual right, cuz it's like and stuff like that. So yeah. So that's all I have to say about Scream for me. It seems to be okay, but I ain't gonna lie, I was literally like, what in the world? Because again, she literally was like, oh my goodness, like why is he doing this? Oh, that's, it's like, was like, again, she's gushing with her friend, her pen pal. Not only that, but also we get a little bit of backstory on our character as well, because her father moved her and stuff like that, and apparently like there was a fire and her mother died. I forgot how. I'm trying to say, do they? I don't think they say how she died. I'm thinking either she died in the fire as well. I'm not sure, but I'll like another reason why I don't mind like continuing to read it is because I want to know more about like Riley background story because it's like it seems like there's more to it, and I would like to know more of that. And also, um, because like Riley, like when she always look at the killer's eyes, it always seemed like sad and stuff. I'm like, oh Lord, like where's this going? So I'm interested to see what's going to happen. I at first, cause like when I first saw this, I was like, what is this? What is this? But now I'm like, okay, I'm kind of like intrigued just a little bit, just a little tad. I'm a little tad bit intrigued because I'm like, yeah, what's going on here and stuff. But yeah, that's all I have to say about Scream for me. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys think, especially those who are VIP members. Let me know what you think. For those who are not, let me know if you're excited to play this book or not. Like, and also let me know what like type of stories do you like. Like, are you romance? Are you horror? Are you dark romance? Are you fantasy? Supernatural? All that. Just let me know down in the comments below. And please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And thank you again for tuning in. I appreciate it. Until next time.